Hi everyone, I'm back. Mrs. Young's back. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful summer. I miss all of you. For those that don't know me, because now preschool and pre-K are going to be joining, my name is Mrs. Young. I'm one of the kindergarten teachers. I can't wait to meet all of you this year in kindergarten. I hope you're excited because I'm very, very excited. So today, what I thought we would do is something fun, right? Because it's summer, so we want to do fun things. So Mrs. Young is going to teach you all how to make puffy sidewalk paint. How exciting is that? And then when we're done, I'm going to put on a little story about chalk, okay? And you can watch the story. Instead of me sitting there and reading it to you, I'm going to have you watch a video after about chalk, okay? It's fun though, it's a fun little story. But for now, I'm gonna show you how to make puffy sidewalk paint. It's just like chalk, but it's gonna come out like a paint. Now, all you need for this, it was very, very simple. I had a lot of things at home, but I did go to the dollar store, parents. So they sell these at the dollar store. It was kind of like where the food area is. It was like hanging up on the rack. I want to try to help you where to find it. It was near like where the ketchup was. And all it is like one of those squirt bottles, and they come two in a package. Now, if you don't have this, you definitely need a plastic container. If you can't find this, a ketchup bottle. Save your ketchup bottles, rinse them out. The small bottles are the best because this, just so that you all know, this puffy paint only lasts for the day, parents, okay? So you can't save it because the flour and the water that we're gonna use, after a while it separates and then it will go bad. So this is just a fun activity for the day for the children to do. Get out instead of, sitting around doing nothing, they can go out and play and paint. So again, you need to get these bottles. You can get them at the dollar store. They come two in a package. And again, they're only $1. So if you want to do a few different colors, I suggest you grab a few of them. Or you can use ketchup bottles. Again, try and use the little bottles because I actually did one already for you guys. See? Woo! Gonna use blue. But I have to use it all today because it's gonna go bad. But my niece is coming over, so she'll have a blast with it. So, plastic bottle you need. You need flour. So if you don't have flour, you can get that at the dollar store too. We need water. You can get the water from your sink. Now, the only thing that you are gonna need is, if you have old chalk, colored chalk, that's the best. Because we're gonna use colored chalk because that's how we're gonna get the color in our paint. Now, I went to the dollar store and I could not find sidewalk chalk. I guess everyone's using it. So what I did find though was this small chalk. I found the little chalk. Okay, so if you want to get these, you can. They were in the school stuff already. They already have school stuff out. Can you believe this? Let us enjoy our summer. So if you go in the school section, in the dollar section, there's white chalk and then there was this color chalk. So I grabbed 3 boxes, but you don't need that many. If you don't want to use chalk, you don't have to. You can use food coloring, okay? Now, you can get this at the dollar store. I actually have this in my cabinet. I use it a lot with the kids during Easter to do our Easter eggs or, I don't know, whenever I want to color something. So, do I have the box backwards? Probably can't even see it. Anyways, so you can use food coloring if you don't want to use the chalk, okay? Simple. And the last ingredients that you are going to need is dishwashing soap. Now, you don't need this one. Any dishwashing soap. Any. Doesn't matter what color it is, nothing. I just had this from when we went on vacation last year. It was in my cabinet, so I pulled it out. Okay, so dishwash soap. We got it? So again, you need a plastic bottle, or a ketchup bottle. You need chalk. If you can't find sidewalk chalk, you need food coloring. You need flour, and I have my flour right here. Okay, and you need water. Sound good? Those are all the things that you need. Now, if you're gonna use the chalk, you do need a cheese grater because we're gonna grate the chalk to get the color in, but we'll go step by step, don't worry about it. So to begin, you wanna get a bowl. Here's my little bowl. And you need 1 cup of flour. So I already prepared it. Here's my 1 cup of flour, and I'm gonna drop it in, my 1 cup of flour. Then you need 1 cup of water. So I have my kids love to drink these water bottles, and then they leave them half full. So instead of just throwing them away, I water my plants, or we're gonna use it right here to make our paint. Here we go. So there's 1 cup. It looks like I'm gonna run out, so I'm gonna have to fill it. Oh, I just made it, look at that. 2 cups. All right, that's 1 cup. I'm sorry, because this is a half a cup. All right, so I did 1 cup of flour and 1 cup of water, and you're just gonna mix it. And when you mix it, you wanna get all the lumps out. So your parents might have to help you with this. It's like, you know what it looks like? Pancake mix. Looks like we're making pancakes. Look at this. Pancakes. I love pancakes. My kids love pancakes. So keep mixing it, mixing it, mixing it. It gets lumpy. So keep mixing it, mixing it, mixing it. Now, if it's super, super lumpy, you can add just a little water, but don't add too much water because you don't want to make it watery. I might just add just a little teeny water because I actually don't think I did the exact measurement. So just give me 1 second. I need to get a little more water. Here I am. I'm back. I'm just going to add just a little more water. And you keep mixing it. Remember, keep mixing it until all the little bumps come out. All right? Parents will know. If they make pancakes, they know. If you make a cake. So again, look at it. It's nice and smooth. See the difference? Smooth, like pancake mix. Look how easy that was. Now here's the fun part. You're going to take your dish soap. And you need 1, boys and girls, 1 tablespoon. Not a teaspoon, a tablespoon. A tablespoon's a little bit bigger. It looks like this, okay? And we're going to pour the soap into it. Oh, I got a new puppy and she's crying right now. Can you guys hear her? She wants to go out. All right, so there it is. Put it in, and then you mix it all up. And I'm mixing. I'm gonna show you, look, I'm just mixing the soap in. It's just soap. I think it's to make it a little bit more like liquid, more soupy, I guess the word would be. Keep mixing, 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 don't stop. Again, you wanna keep mixing till all the bumps are gone, okay? So you mix it for like a minute. Look at it, nice and smooth. Simple. Look at this. All right, you ready for the fun part? Now, what they want you to do, now we want to turn this into a color, okay? So you decide what color you want. I like bright colors, so I picked red. So you take your cheese grater. If you don't have a cheese grater and you want to use chalk, put it in a Ziploc bag and have your parents bang it with a hammer, or because you want it in really, really fine pieces though, or use a rock, okay? You want to really, really crush it. Again, if you don't have the chalk or if you don't have a cheese grater and you have food coloring, use food coloring. It makes it so much easier. If you use food coloring and you want it light, you use like 3 to 8 drops. If you want it like in the middle, you use about 6 to 7. Actually, yeah, 6 to 7 drops, I would say. And if you want it really, really dark, use like 7 to 10 drops of this. And that will make your paint really bright. But I'm going to use the chalk. Now be careful when you do this. Mrs. Young did it earlier and I got my skin. And sometimes these thin ones break. That's why it's good to have the sidewalk chalk. So you just keep going like this and you're going to grade. Watch your fingers. You're going to grade the chalk. Just like we do with grated cheese. Again, watch your fingers. Oh, Mrs. Young gets her fingers every time. And my knuckles. I have to go get my nails done after this. Hold on, hold on. My chalk. This is why sidewalk chalk works better than these little pieces of chalk. They're a little bit stronger and they're wider, and so you won't hurt yourself. Like Mrs. Young's doing a little here. So be very, very careful. You might want to have your parents do this for you. Or just be safe and you can use food coloring. I thought it would be cool to use the chalk. The chalk. But when it gets low, I suggest you take these little pieces out. All right, we're gonna do a few more. And then I'll put it in and mix it. And I'll show you what we have. All right, see? And then you're just gonna take it and you're gonna put it in your bowl and you mix it up. Look, I'm mixing it up. Turning it, it almost looks pink. It's supposed to be red, but actually I think this might be pink instead of red, but oh no, it's turning red. There we go. If you want it pink, the girls want it pink, they only use a little because this looks a little pink, right? But if you want it really, really red, you might have to put some more in. So let's do a little bit more. I have 2 more pieces left, so let's do the 2 pieces. plenty of chalk left here. Again, if you can find the sidewalk chalk, I suggest you try it. Your parents are probably getting a kick out of Mrs. Young. All right, so that's all I'm gonna do because I'm not gonna hurt myself here. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna put the rest in and let's mix it up. Mix, 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 just like you would mix cupcakes or cookies or pancakes. Oh, this is coming out awesome. Look at that, look at that. All right, now, here's the fun part. So, we're gonna pour this now into the bottle. So they say to use a funnel. So here's my funnel. And they put it here and then pour, which that's what you can do. Now, I'm using my measuring spoon, my measuring thing. So I have like a little, look at, it's easy for me to pour it right in. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I can't wait to use this. I will post a picture after, because I'm gonna go out and my niece and I are gonna paint. So we'll go outside and paint and I'll share my picture with you. And I hope you share your picture too. Now, parents, there's a few things I just want to tell you. Again, you can't save this for tomorrow. So whatever you do, whatever you're going to make, you have to use it by today. Again, because the flour and the water separate and then it will go bad and you don't want that to happen. So you have to use it up by today. The other thing is, now I'm not going to do this in my backyard because Mrs. Young just got her backyard done over. We just paved my backyard. If you do it on new pavement, parents, it will stain because a lot of times, sometimes even though I got it done a few weeks ago, there's still like some cracks or it's still not fully dry, so it will absorb and then you'll have a stained driveway or backyard and Mr. Young will be very upset with me. So I'm gonna do this on the front of my house, close to the street. And then you can paint. Look at it, yay! I hope you guys love this and I hope you guys have a lot of fun doing this. Again, you can do all different colors. So try and save as many ketchup bottles or have mom and dad buy a few of these because you can do all the colors, okay? I will also write the ingredients down, how to make this, and along with the little chalk story that I have, and I'm gonna post my picture once I'm done drawing things. And I hope you post your pictures too. So I will see you all again in a few weeks. I'm gonna come on and we're gonna do another fun thing. Might do a little science experiment. Mrs. Young loves to do fun things. You're gonna learn from them, okay? You'll have fun, but you'll learn at the same time. But this one was just more fun, right? All right, boys and girls, I miss all of you, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.